Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now batting for the Yankees, number 51, Bernie Williams. Number 51.
You dream of the day they call your name. You dream of that day you get to play here in the stadium, on this grass, sliding on the sturds, swinging these bats, when 40,000 fans stand to their feet as you come up to the plate, the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. Your family is watching, your friends are watching, everyone you knew back home who never believed you would make it to this moment are watching. 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th inning of the World Series. You lived your whole life for this, and here you are. How will the story be written? Baseball is a sport of legacy and honor, passion and courage. Baseball can heal broken hearts, but it can break healed hearts. Boys would grow up playing the game on the streets of Brooklyn, New York, or the cotton fields of Kansas. They would sit in front of the screen on the TV and stare in awe at players doing things that nobody had ever dreamed of, nobody had ever heard of. Baseball changed the face of America. Our grandfathers tell us those proud stories of the greats who made baseball what it is, the legends who shaped the game, the heroes who produced immortality, teams that had created players nobody had ever heard of. Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, and Yogi Berra made the Yankees a baseball empire. Ted Williams, Carlton Fisk, Carl Yastrzemski, and Roger Clemens turned the Red Sox into a dynasty. Other greats so far as on the West Coast, Jackie Robinson, Sandy Koufax, Oral Hershiser, Kirk Gibson's legendary shot, turned the Dodgers into a City of Angels baseball club. Willie Mays, Willie McCovey, Barry Bonds, Kevin Mitchell, Jeff Kent, Robbie Thompson's shot heard around the world, turned the Giants into a Bay Area delight. But there's more to it than just that. It's more than just the players. It's about the game. What the game has done to this country. During World War II, the game almost was lost, never to be played again, after players had left to go serve the United States in World War II. Players like Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, who went on to be officers in the U.S. Army. Then only 10 years ago, when baseball was banned for a week, after terrorists struck New York City, Pennsylvania, and the Pentagon with hijacked airliners. But where did everybody turn to? Yankee Stadium, Shea Stadium, packed capacity, every television network live airing the game live on TV, to witness history, to witness an entire country come together on one field, to witness the heroic endings to the World Series games in New York between Arizona and New York. It was like destiny was calling, it was faith. Baseball brings people together. Like in 1989, when the World Series between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants was canceled for a week because of the second biggest earthquake to hit California in 100 years. It can be canceled, but it'll still live on. Although we live in a decade, in an era, in a generation of money and greed and power, we miss the days in the early 50s, 40s, 30s, when players were sought through the minor leagues and came to the major leagues and did incredible things. For those of us who are too young to remember, we hear the stories of our grandfathers telling us of the Yankees dynasty, when World Series were being bled out of there like nothing. It was easy when Lou Gehrig succumbed to cancer and made his world-famous speech. When Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle both chased Babe Ruth's record in the house that Ruth built in 1962. Or even in our generation, in 2000s, when Derek Jeter became Mr. November the year of September 11th, and almost single-handedly led the Yankees to a World Series in almost a perfect situation. But it's more than just the Yankees. Every team, every player has had an impact on baseball history. Moments defined us. Moments defined players. True Heart came out. Kirk Gibson almost shattered his baseball career, but still came up to bat for the 1989 Dodgers, and with a dramatic home run, turned the pages of history. The Boston Red Sox in 2004, after being down 3-0 to the Yankees and almost adding to another 86 years of heartbreak and failure and the curse of the Bambino, turned it all around, came back to win 4 straight to clinch the ALCS, and went on to win the first World Series in 86 years for Boston. In 2006, the Chicago White Sox won the first World Series in 75 years for Chicago. And then in 2010, the Giants were able to bring home the Bay Area's first World Series title in San Francisco history. Baseball is born deep within us. It changes us. It makes us who we are. It brings out the best of us. It brings out the worst of us. Fans are left sitting in their seats wondering what could have been, while other fans are cheering in their rooms, jumping up and down, knowing this is what it was. In a world where football and basketball have taken over the spotlight of popularity and famousness, baseball still runs deep within our loins. It stays there. It lives there.
But today, I consider myself
yes, baseball has
luckiest man.
slipped down the popularity meter in recent years.
But today,
Baseball has always been
I consider myself
troubling moments.
luckiest man.
Even women create the first major women's baseball team.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now batting for the Yankees, number 51, Bernie Williams. Number 51.